Attitude. We spoke about that before the game. Confident but humble. Confident that we are a good team, that they are good players. Players are good, but humble enough, very humble enough to put in the intensity, the dedication, the work ethic, everything that it takes to put a top performance out there. And I am extremely proud of this performance. For me, it's one of the best performances we have had in the 4 years in the Prem. This was total, for me, control domination from minute 1 to minute 90. We gave basically nothing away. We scored 5 very good goals, and we could have scored more. The amount of big chances we had was insane in a lot of ways. And it's not easy to go down here. We haven't won away, you know. I don't believe that it's too much in the head and all that, but you still know, going to Southampton, that needed a win, new manager, new energy, positive. They had to do everything they could to beat us. Go away from home on an away ground, all that, and the way we did it, that's what, makes me extremely happy.
And I know you mentioned a little bit in your pre-match press conference about them having a new manager, and maybe you weren't, obviously because they haven't played that many games under him, you weren't necessarily entirely sure what they were going to do, but the fact that we dealt with that as well, and we came in and, like you said, full control of the game. Yeah,
I think we were actually quite sure, if I'm correct, just a tiny bit, especially with their man-man, how they pressed there. I think we dealt with that extremely well. I'm just happy how the way you handled it. I lost the words there.
And you know, I'm not going to talk for every single goal because we'll be here all night, but I thought the front three, they all scored, Schade, Whistler and Buemo, and I thought whilst we've had some incredible goal scoring performances at home, I thought today they just seemed to click that little bit better, and Schade winning the long balls, Brian and Whistler running off them, and like I said, all three of them scoring as well, just fantastic.
Yeah, very good. The way they performed, you know, to have 3 players, you know, no one is guaranteeing your goal because every player will have a dip in form. Even Holland is the best, for me, striker in the world. Also, you know, you can never take it for granted or sure. But the way they are performing at the moment, Brian, Whistler, Kevin, really, you know, lifting his game. I thought Damsgaard was good as well today. So yeah, I'm very pleased.
And at the other end, obviously, a clean sheet, Sepp and Nathan, who I don't know if they've even played together at centre-back in the 2 yet, apart from that.
But 2 days ago, 3 days ago,
but, it's all merging into one over the Christmas period. But a new partnership, you know, the fact they kept a clean sheet was fantastic.
I think, of course, Nathan Sepp did very well, but I think Mats and Keane did well. I think Mark was good. I think Noah and Matthias, Dams and Brian, and with
everyone.
and Kevin, because you cannot get a clean sheet without the whole team is defending and love to defend together. So I'm pleased with it, but also the way we got the clean sheet, because we allowed basically nothing. So very pleased with that.
And I know you mentioned earlier, it's not necessarily a mentality thing when we go, but I thought the second half we just looked like we were full of confidence, and I guess that confidence is something we can take into the away games and know that we can do these sort of performances on the road.
Yeah, I think I think we had. It's only the Fulham game was a very poor performance, but the rest was, you know, over 90 minutes, quite good, but not consistent over 90 minutes. This was consistent over 90 minutes, so hopefully we can continue that.
And finally, the fans, I thought, were absolutely superb today. You know, it's a cold January day, but they made their way down there and they were absolutely incredible.
Fans were fantastic. So happy that we give them this great win, and great to go over to the mouth of the game.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thank you.